Good morning, everybody. All right. So, today is Monday, August 31st, and I am going home. I had a glorious few days away. I stayed in this really beautiful hotel with a beautiful view of the city. I didn't even leave the city. I literally came about 10 minutes away. But this was the recharge I needed. So I am telling everybody, if you can, do it. I feel wonderful. I also do miss my daughter, so that's what I was kind of like hoping. And this sounds so bad to say, but like I really did want to miss her. You know, I didn't want Monday to come and me like completely dread going home or like cry going home. I've been known to do that, but for other reasons, like, you know, because I don't want to go back to work, or I don't want to go back to like home period. But like I didn't want to like cry because I didn't want to go back to being a mother, and that's what I was really hoping wouldn't happen, because then I feel like I would have a bigger problem that needed to be addressed. But luckily, so this is like my experiment. So luckily, that's not the case. I do miss my baby, and I am excited to see her. It was nice. It was very nice. I barely left the hotel. This is an awesome hotel. It's the Hilton on Penn's Landing. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend. They have a restaurant right downstairs, so I didn't have to leave at all. I did end up leaving last night, though. I went out with a friend of mine, and we walked maybe 2-3 blocks, and they had the whole street blocked off with a whole bunch of bars and stuff, having their tables in the middle of the street. And that was dope. They even had TVs outside. It was really dope. So we went out there and, you know, had late dinner and a couple drinks, and then came back to the room, and I had some ciders and some wine up here and Johnny Walker Black that she left. And we drank that, and yeah. Once she left, I just continued to drink, and I had all the windows open. I need to tell you guys about this view. I mean, you can see the view on my Instagram at @sasshole_DJ. You can see my view that I had. I literally, this is the best view of you can see the entire city from this room. If I ever come back here, I'm requesting this place. I'm requesting this room. It was perfect. So, yeah, I enjoyed myself. It was a nice breather. I encourage everybody to take the same breather. At all parents, period. Not just mothers, parents. A couple things, though. So, I did find myself calling and trying to check up on my kid, which my daughter's father so graciously told me to stop, because stop. So I did, and that's fine. So once I did, it was beyond freeing, like it was, the world was my oyster. I hate that saying, because that is just, I don't know, but it really was. And like, I could do whatever I want. And I chose to do nothing. I chose to lay around in the bed, go downstairs, get something to eat, get something to drink, go back upstairs, lay around some more, come back downstairs, see what's going on, get maybe another drink or two, go back upstairs and lay around some more. It was, I mean, I know pre-baby, I would have never done that. I would have gotten this hotel, had this hotel packed to the max with friends, and gone out and hit every bar within a mile radius, wherever like my legs would take me. I would have gone so many places and done so many things and met new people and just pretty much had a party every night and all that other craziness. But I was silent. Nobody called my name. Nobody wanted juice. Nobody called to talk to the baby. Nobody did any of that. And that was freeing. It felt really, really good. And I had an open and honest conversation with my good friend. And, you know, I realized that that's probably what has had been going on with me, was that I felt so little individualism, you know? Like if anybody were to call me, anybody were to text me, family, friends, anybody, almost immediately they would ask about my daughter and not ask about me. And I know she's the baby and stuff, and I know, you know, the ongoing joke about, you know, once you have a kid, they don't care about you anymore. I understand that, and I understand like that's how funny, but that actually does affect me, and it does hurt my feelings. I don't know if I've said that before. I feel like I've said it before, but it's a lot. So the fact that I was able to be out here with no expectation of knowing what my child is doing, knowing how she's doing, knowing where she is. No, I literally was here. Nobody knew I was a mom. Everybody asked me, how was your day? How was your, like, how are you? What are you doing today? What are your plans for today? Not what are you going to do with Kennedy? Not how is Kennedy? Did she eat? And like none of that. They asked about me. And that was my high point. And when they didn't ask about me, everything was quiet. And I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I did not have to make lunch, get up and make lunch. I didn't have to get up and make breakfast. I wasn't napping on pins and needles because a toddler was going to come and bang a tambourine in my face. I wasn't doing any of that. I rested, you know. I really rested. And I appreciate that. So I will definitely be running away, as I called it, more often. So, yeah, it's nice. I didn't even talk about her, you know? Look, guys, I didn't even talk about her. I had... My friend was here both days, and we did not talk about her once. I talked about being a mother and how, you know, straining it is that, you know, nobody really, you know, worries about me anymore. Or if they do worry about me, it's for the sake of the baby. It's for being a better mother for the baby. It's for, you know, things like that, which is still centered around the baby and not me. I did mention that, but like other than that, we did not talk about her. I did not say a word about her. What I talked about was how awesome this city is, how beautiful this city is. We talked about artists, our favorite artists, and who we would have in a lineup at a concert. We talked about food. We talked about combination of drinks. We talked about places. We talked about gossip. We talked about everything else that had nothing to do with me being a mother. We didn't talk about my daughter at all. And boy, that was needed. So, hopefully your takeaway for this is go out. Don't be a mother. Talk about something else. Talk about your interests. Talk about, we talked about interior design. You know that. You know I love that. Talk about something else. You know, we don't... If you're out and away from the spawn, as my girl Jackie calls her kids, don't talk about them. You know, it's your time. It's your time to just breathe and take it all in. And I am so grateful that everybody who, like, damn near forced me to do this did. Because, oh, man, it was more than needed. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. And I'll be heading home in about an hour and saying goodbye to this beautiful room with this beautiful view. And I'll be going back to being a mother and loving up on my baby. So it's not all bad. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.